Wells Holdings are one of the largest construction and development companies in Ireland. They've been around since 1925 in various forms. As with most construction companies, the biggest issue that we find is storage, be it with email, be it with data, documents, drawings. It's the biggest demand that's put on our systems. We have to constantly look at different ways to manage and facilitate storage. A lot of companies can archive off and leave it, it's gone, they can retrieve it as necessary. In the construction industry, it's a different situation. You need to have constant access to this information. We do most of our business now and correspondence via email. Gone are the days of drawings being issued in boxes and sent out to subcontractors as part of a tendering process. Tendering itself is almost completely electronic. Storage was a huge issue. Our mail stores had grown beyond supporting and beyond levels that are even supported by Microsoft Exchange itself. We looked at near-side archiving off the emails to network-attached storage, but it wasn't feasible. We still had to back up this data. We still had to have this data available to end users. Our server storage levels had grown phenomenally. So it was a key issue that needed to be addressed. MJ Flood came to myself. I had been doing business with Floods for about 4 to 6 months and invited me to a morning seminar which was hosted by Mimecast. We signed up for a deal, we pay a set amount per year and we have unlimited storage, which is something that I couldn't get my head around in the initial stages and had to be reassured several times. But the assurances were made, the SLA was signed, and we now have infinite storage with Mimecast to store any capacity email-wise, and it goes back for a period of 10 years. In the ease of use, the flexibility, our users use Microsoft Outlook. If there is an outage, they still use Microsoft Outlook. They've got a separate option just visible on their screen, which just looks like another folder with an Outlook. So it's completely transparent as far as the end user is concerned. There are a lot of extra benefits within Mimecast which we haven't fully explored. We are at the moment looking at implementing the folder application, which is in effect recreating the user's folder structure that they have in Outlook in Mimecast, as this was one of the issues that was raised by end users to make life easier. No, as I said, I've been in this industry for 20 years in IT in different guises, and I was completely comfortable with the explanation and the assurances that were given to me by Mimecast. Mimecast as a project has been a complete success. We've had no issues. We've actually had instances to test it where email retrieval was crucial, which we were able to do within minutes of the request being made. Our storage levels have gone down on our servers. We don't have to worry about backing up our email anymore. Users can retrieve their email, and it's also accessible anywhere in the world. I mean, they can go to a web browser, log in and retrieve emails from 2 years ago.